If you invest time and effort into your digital marketing, then you probably want to understand the results you get from the effort you're putting in. So in that case, you're going to want to use some sort of web analytics platform. Now, the most common of these is Google Analytics. And what I want to do in this video is really just simply answer a very basic question that I see a lot of people ask, and that's whether or not you actually need Google Analytics. So if you're using something like Wix or Squarespace or Shopify, lots of those kind of all-in-one platforms where you can build a website and kind of manage it and host it all in one place, most of the time these platforms come with their own built-in analytics. So if you're using Weebly, for example, or Squarespace or something like that, you've probably already got an analytics tool built in. So you might be sitting there wondering, well, do I actually need to bother with Google Analytics if I'm already getting that data, that information from the web hosting or web building platform that I'm using? Do I really need anything further? Well, in my opinion, Google Analytics is worth having whatever CMS or platform your website's built in. So whether you've got WordPress or Shopify or anything like that, Wix, Squarespace, Weebly, it doesn't matter. I would definitely have Google Analytics installed. Now, the couple of reasons for this, why I believe you need Google Analytics. The first is that if you ever intend on working with a digital marketing professional, getting someone into your business to work for you as a digital marketing expert, something like that, and you want to go partner with an agency to help you build your business, pretty much all of them are going to expect to have some kind of Google Analytics data at hand. And the thing is, you can't get that data retrospectively. So if you don't have Google Analytics installed, and then in a year's time you go and hire someone into your business to be your in-house digital marketing manager, and they come along and say, well, can I see your Google Analytics? You can't actually go and retroactively get that data. You can't look back and kind of claim it from the past. It's gone. Now, you might have your Wix stats or your Weebly stats or whatever it is, but any professional digital marketer is generally going to expect to have some kind of Google Analytics to work with. So that's the first reason why you should definitely consider having it installed on your site. If you see in your kind of roadmap for your business, even if you're starting out very modestly, really the idea that at one point or another you're going to wind up working with someone on a professional basis to help you optimize your business, help you grow online, they'll want to see Google Analytics, and so you should have it installed. The second reason I recommend having it, really regardless of what you're doing and what platform you're on, is that in my experience, Google Analytics is the most accurate, or one of the most accurate stats platforms out there. So if I look at, say, a Weebly site versus a Google Analytics site, and compare and contrast the statistics, what I find is generally platforms like Weebly will often have quite an overinflated view of the statistics that come through. Now, that's not to say that there is no problems or issues that can happen with Google Analytics data. There are tons of reasons why you can wind up with all sorts of weird and wonderful issues. Anyone who's used Google Analytics before for any extent of time will probably be aware of things like referrer traffic spamming that goes on. Obviously, there are steps you can take to fix that, which I'll cover in other videos. But by and large, all things being considered, Google Analytics is really the gold standard of web analytics tracking for most businesses. There are other platforms you can use, but 99% of the time Google Analytics will do a good job, and it will do it well, and it doesn't cost you anything, and it's an easy upgrade in most cases to put onto your website. If you're using any kind of platform like Shopify or Squarespace or Wix or Weebly, WordPress even, there are so many easy solutions to get set up. You don't need to spend a lot of time configuring it. It's often a few clicks, a couple of options you've got to check yes or no to, and then you've got the data flowing across. So whatever stage your business is at, whether you're a startup or you're already established, I strongly suggest you get Google Analytics. Now, obviously what you need to do is, depending on what jurisdiction you're operating out of, especially the European Union at the moment, you want to check what the implications are from a legal perspective in terms of how you communicate with your site visitors that you're going to be collecting their data. You might need some kind of cookie opt-in, for example. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't comment on that. And obviously you might be watching from all sorts of different places in the world. But definitely check first if there's any implications there, but otherwise I would strongly recommend having Google Analytics. Like I said, it really is the kind of gold standard in this industry, and if you ever have any kind of aspirations to grow your business to a decent size, if you want to partner with an agency or a freelancer or a consultant, or you want to get someone in-house to work on your digital marketing, pretty much anyone worth their salt is going to want to have a look at your Google Analytics. They're going to want to look back as far as they can to see what your journey's been so far, and as I said, you cannot look back and get that data, at least not that I'm aware of. So yeah, go and get Google Analytics up and running on your site if you haven't done so already. Hope you find this video helpful. If you need any advice, please leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.